Hello to the global audience of Weixin TV, and welcome to this week's Weixin English Weekly Report, being broadcast on Monday, July 31st at 11:30 p.m. Taiwan time. I'm Fiona Yuanxin. This week, we bring you the latest news from Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao, the sagely teachings of the heart. Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao is hosting the benediction ritual of inviting 10,000 Buddhas to bless the Chinese nation on the lunar double sixth from July 23rd to 28th. The virtuous cultivators participating in the service have been reciting the scripture of cross-thread peace, the Sutra of the Buddha proclaiming the names of Buddhas, and Wang Chan Laozu performed the scripture. We sincerely pray to Wang Chan Laozu and the 10,000 deities and 10,000 Buddhas' magnificent power to resolve the puzzle across the Taiwan Strait. The altar is located at the Weixin Boulevard of Weixin Shengjiao Bagua Holy City. The Taiwan and China model made from carborundum, hundreds of flowers, the 10,000 flags of Chinese World Buddha, the calligraphy treasure of Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, and the 1,000-nation flags hanging across the 9 dragon pillars are surrounded by the holy icons of Wang Chan Laozu, the 33 heavenly kings of southern heaven, and Maitreya Bodhisattva. The virtuous cultivators have been devoted to reciting the sutras and scriptures and crediting the merits to heaven. They also prepare abundant fruits, flowers, delicacies, and treasures as offerings. Looking forward to gathering the power of all so as to convey our yearning for peace to heaven and illuminate the light of hope for the cross-thread, the ritual prepared large amounts of magnificent and miraculous Dharma instruments and organized many activities. Let's listen to Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's instructions.
Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao purified the boundaries for the Dharma section and summed the source to start the benediction ritual, inviting 10,000 Buddhas to bless the Chinese nation at Weixin Boulevard of Bagua Holy City on the lunar double sixth, which started on June 6th of the lunar calendar and lasted until the 11th, totaling 6 days. Led by Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, representatives of virtuous cultivators greeted the Great Jade Emperor and 10,000 Buddhas with ringing golden bells, and a firing salute radiantly descent to Taiwan Pure Land to join the ritual, bestowing blessings for cross-strait peace, ensuring the country's prosperity, bringing ease to the people, and preventing epidemics and natural disasters. May Wang Chan Laozu and Amitabha Buddha be merciful guides 919 Chinese emperors, their family spirits of the Chinese nation, the rates of 3,762 Chinese words, and 15,615 surnames of Chinese ancestors who came to the ritual and received the visited Dharma offerings, could transfer to the Western Buddhist Pure Land, that the world become an untied family with true peace. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi gave elucidations to virtuous cultivators.
一路行来40多年的岁月，一脚步一脚印，拢唔知方向在哪里。自从71年7月23拍开南天门以后，王禅老祖甲所有开天九代菩萨，是南天门嘅皇大帝九龙坐前，各自发愿，为天下一家亲、天下太平嘅本愿，由王禅老祖发声，天下太平，受到九大菩萨的赞叹，开始行这条路，开始拢无一无所有的状况之下，要树立教文。 何等的困难，茫茫人海，蓝天净土前，一片拢是荒山。诸佛菩萨来看王禅老祖，要安怎来开这片荒山？所以王禅老祖所发的台湾，就是以中华文化、易经风水甲宗教三项融合为一，来开辟这个净土。受到玉皇大帝天公的主允，九台菩萨的护持，所以从72年7月23日开始，由分元与王禅老祖天人合一，心连心，手牵手，共同创造一条光明的大路，叫做唯心之道。今日咱这万仙万佛也讲讲台湾，聚集在唯心大道甲33天王的护念之下，这条路行来已经40年了。40年的岁月，在天界无算长，在世间是非常的长。40年来，有分元配合着王禅老祖，孤单坐在这在发展台湾净土的发展上，四边拢是海，唯有一条发展要载这个道，还是无简单啦。
Grandmaster Huyan Chanshi followed the instructions of Wang Chan Laozu and moved forward. Sailing this ship is no easy task, as it has faced ups and downs for 7,000 years without any favoritism. Maintaining such strong willpower while traveling thousands of miles alone is no easy feat, but Grandmaster Huyan Chanshi walked forward with all his disciples, accompanied by the guardianship of 9 dragons. This Dharma ship in Taiwan will carry all predestined people and spirits from the 3 realms. Additionally, 10 Dharma directions of the Dharma realm spirits from the underworld and human world will journey to the Western Buddhist Pure Land. Grandmaster Huyan Chanshi made a great vow to take everyone back to the Western Buddhist Pure Land with an unwaveringly confident heart from the beginning to the end. The ritual started immediately. The chanting masters of Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College purified the boundaries for the Dharma section around the mountain to summon 919 Chinese emperors, their family spirits of the Chinese nation, the rates of 3,762 Chinese words, and 15,615 surnames of Chinese ancestors to come to the ritual and receive the feasted Dharma offerings. Volunteers ring the golden bell and fire the salute every morning to welcome the 10,000 Buddhas at the ritual. The 7 chanting masters recite the scriptures and make offerings to 10,000 Buddhas. On the completion day, they hold the yoga flaming mouth rite with 4,000 offering tables for Chinese ancestors, the spirits from the 3 realms, and the 10 Dharma directions, praying that all Buddhas will bless both sides of the strait and the world as one family with true peace. Weixin Report 由慧玲、吴云珍、何敏，八卦 Holy City.
Take a break. We will come back soon. For this week's Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's footprint, we're taking you to the monthly one-day Zen event with 1,000 Buddhas on July 23rd. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructed the essential meaning of the Diamond Sutra for the Virtuous Fellows at Weixin Shengjiao College. In the current state of life, we can realize the hidden meaning of the classes and then inspire people to unite their knowledge and actions and to practice the spirit of the immortal Buddha and Bodhisattva in their lives. Let's listen to the key concepts of Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's speech.
On July 23rd, Changjishan Weixin Shengjiao held the one-day Zen event with 1,000 Buddhas at Weixin Shengjiao College. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi gave a teaching on the profound meanings of the Diamond Sutra, encouraging fellow cultivators to attain enlightenment and awaken together on the path to enlightenment. Due to the lunar double six ritual, the July group cultivation was moved to the basement of Weixin Shengjiao College. Led by the class instructors, the fundamental class students participated in group cultivation. With sincere hearts, they respectfully invoked the benevolence of释迦牟尼Buddha and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas for the blessings and protections of all their fellow cultivators. The group cultivation was also broadcast live through Weixin TV station so that fellow cultivators from different branch temples could join together. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructed the fellow cultivators.
那相对今后，我们在各分社道场共修，都可以达到这个满额，这样来是最公平。尤其本教是唯心圣教。 对各位的热心，我们时时刻刻都在激发各位的内在心灵智慧。所以今天早上，我们在唯心圣教学院在这里共修《禅解金刚经》，《金刚经》的 妙用无穷，《金刚经》无所不包，天上界、天下界、人间界都是相通的。所以《金刚经》的经义千变万化。 希望各位同学们，大家冷静的来聆听，来印心觉明啊！各位同学，我们大家都是易经大学的贤士代表，你们能进来这里参与共修，是你们的福报。 是你们的福气，希望各位同学好好冷静来做思维。《金刚经》我在仙佛寺讲了好几年，都还绕在先世罪业这个圈圈里面，还绕不出来。 我想，每个人的先世罪业千变万化，无所不包。当你听到了先世罪业，我们就要依法修行，依教奉行，才不会让先世罪业跟着我们到处跑，到处溜达。 到处有报应。
Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi gave fellow cultivators a simple verse that begins, "Not realizing is like getting a lamp in the dark." He encouraged them to seek enlightenment and happiness in life and cautions about the impact of words. He advised purifying speech and reciting the Buddha's name more often. Fellow cultivators gratefully embraced and followed his teachings. Weixin reports, 游慧玲、吴云珍、唯心圣教 College.
In addition to the one-day Zen event with 1,000 Buddhas on July 23rd, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi also administered the oath-taking ceremony of Yijing University. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi encouraged the 267 new students to study hard, make contribution to society using the wisdom of Yijing, and turn the Dharma wheel of world peace together.
On July 23rd, Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao Yijing University held the oath-taking ceremony for the students. Principal Yuan Yi of Yijing University, lecturers and each class teachers led 267 virtuous cultivators with sincere mind and heart to make great vows to be brave, diligent, and benefit all living beings with holy Dharma. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi represented Wangcan Laozu, all heavenly sages, deities, Buddhas, and Bodhisattvas, to administer an oath and deliver the following instruction to virtuous cultivators.
首先，我们感恩袁一校长带领各位攻读宣誓文，也恭喜各位正式进入唯心圣教这个新田，大家一起来修行、学道、讲经说法。大家上课一定要用心，用心是你最大的权利。把它学好了，也是你最大的权利。所以宣誓文开宗明义的就是天机妙算，判人间善恶以祸福。各位同修，你们从全省各地回来，唯心圣教学院来这里宣誓。这宣誓是你们手举起来，向你们的祖灵，向你们的过去生的冤亲债主，说明你现在已经是唯心圣教的弟子了。我很感动，很恭喜各位。希望我们大家都要有始有终，勇猛精进。所精进的也是你自己的得到的，所得的果也是你自己所得的果。所以今天我们做宣誓的，我们做一个很明确的向列位祖师、诸佛菩萨，向你们的冤亲债主表达心意。
Next, the Office of Academic Affairs Master Yuan Xian introduced guests to students, included Principal Yuan Yi of Yijing University, Weixin Shengjiao's masters and lecturers who offered classes around Taiwan, to thank them for their hard work of offering classes and selfless contribution to students. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi encouraged students again that be diligent and study hard. We should all be safe and healthy. The oath-taking ceremony was completed successfully with the sound of salute firecrackers. Weixin Report, Wu Yunzhen, He Ming, Weixin Shengjiao College.
Take a break. We will come back soon. On July 23rd, Weixin Shengjiao College held the Ministry of Education's 112th year annual student affairs were planned. The transformation of justice education from the interpretation of religious humanistic literacy at the Administration Building International Convention Hall of Weixin Shengjiao College. Academician Mr. Li Fengmao of the Academia Sinica delivered a keynote speech on pursuing great peace, Taoist prophecy, and the true Lord's wish in founding mythology. Have a look.
On July 23rd, Weixin Shengjiao College held a special lecture in the International Conference Hall of the Administration Building for the Ministry of Education's 112-year annual subsidy for colleges and universities handling student affairs work plan. Under the topic of the transformation of justice education from the interpretation of religious humanistic literacy, Academician Li Fengmao of Academia Sinica was invited to deliver a keynote speech entitled Pursuing Great Peace, Taoist Prophecy, and the True Lord's Wish in Founding Mythology. Teachers and administrators of colleges and universities across the country and schools at all levels in central Taiwan, as well as students and parents, participated in this lecture. They listened to the wonderful analysis of the Chinese nation's pursuit of peace and prosperity, manifesting in the combination of politics and religion, and myths and reflections formed from different contemporary perspectives. Academician Li used the sign point titled Empress Wuzhetian City in the Sky, which was the national games lottery drawn on the first day of the Lunar New Year by Tainan's Nankun Shen Temple in 2015, to explain the means of the legitimacy of the mandate of heaven from tradition to contemporary times, and from the evolution of the legitimacy of the dynastic regime in the past dynasty of China, as well as the thoughts and actions of salvation in religion. The people's longing for peace was resulting from such thoughts of salvation after the regime transferred. Thus, when political power was combined with religion, it led to the idea of the mandate of heaven, as well as the thought of Son of Heaven. At the same time, Academician Li also reflected on the applicability of the peaceful Son of Heaven in the contemporary era with the current thoughts of salvation. Finally, he put forward the idea that self-cultivation of body and mind could truly save oneself based on the thought of salvation from the modern new religion. A catastrophe was caused by man, mankind should resolve it. In this speech, everyone understood the belief of legitimacy formed by the traditional Chinese political way, supplemented by divine way. Academician Li also pointed out that the thoughts of salvation were the value of modern society, which should be the voice of religion instead of becoming a political taboo or tool. Weixin Shengjiao College, teachers, students, and the general public benefited a lot after this lecture. Everyone applauded loudly and warmly. Finally, President Chen Liyue presented a certificate of appreciation to thank Academician Li for his remarkable speech. 维新 Report 尤慧玲，维新圣教 College。
The 21st Intensive Yijing Heart Dharma Program for college students organized an outdoor education field trip on July 22nd. They paid a visit to Weixin Shengjiao College, the headquarters Shenfos Temple, and Weixin TV station. Let's find out more details.
After taking the basic lessons of Yijing and Feng Shui for a week, the college students of the 21st Intensive Yijing Heart Dharma Summer Program went on with their first outdoor education on July 22nd. Accompanied by youth assistants, Master Yuande led the students to Chanjishan Shenfos Temple, where they had better understanding of Weixin Shengjiao and Taichung Branch Temple, at which they went on a tour of Weixin TV station, learning how to preach the Dharma through the media. Before setting out in the early morning, the students piously worshipped Wangchuan Laozhu at Taipei Danshi Branch Temple. As soon as everyone was aboard, Master Yuande led them to recite the Weixin hymn, praying for blessing them with a smooth ride. The education tour started at Weixin Shengjiao College. where President Chen, Vice President Li, and Chair Yuantong welcomed Master Yuan De and the college students in front of the Heavenly Heart Pond. Following a brief address, Master Yuantong guided the students through the Heavenly Heart Pond, the Southern Heaven Gate, Weixin Boulevard, Golden Hue mega icon of Wangshan Laozhu, and more. Introducing the feng shui layout of Bagua Holy City to the students. Along the way, they visited the altar for the benediction ritual of inviting 10,000 Buddhas to place Taiwan on the lunar double sixth and worship Buddhas at Laozhu Hall. With President Chen and President Yuan Yi, as well as Chair Yuantong, illustrated the calligraphy of 500 ahas. The students admired the exhibition while having their lunch boxes in Hunyuan Cultural Hall. Then, they paid a visit to Changjishan Xianfoshi Temple, where Master Yuan De told the students how Grandmaster Huan Chanshi located this feng shui treasure land to serve as the base of Weixin Shengjiao for the past 40 years. Also, Master Yuan Xian, Office of the Academic Affairs, encouraged the students to get to work on the Dharma, through which they could be able to benefit others one day. Then the guide of Xianfoshi Temple led the students to look around the Tathagata Garden, where they saw the ancient Buddha ring the bell of world peace and walk across the longevity bridge above the calabash-shaped pond. At last, they got to Taichung Branch Temple. After they burned the incense and worshipped Wangshan Laozhu at the Ultimate Plaza, director of Weixin TV station Master Yuan Qing gave a speech welcoming the students, and lecturer Chen Junpu introduced the feng shui layout of Taichung Branch Temple. Then Master Yuan Qing led the students in group to tour around the TV station and the archives of videotapes. As the outdoor education came to an end, the college students worshiped Buddhas and Laozhu. Having such a rewarding day, they thanked the staff members of Taichung Branch Temple and Weixin TV station for their warm and careful tour. Weixin Report, Yu Huilin, Wu Yunzhen.
Finally, today's weekly report would like to share with you Weixin Shengjiao's prayer for world peace. The Dharma protecting deities of the Dragon Heaven protect the common people. They resolve all conflicts and stop all wars. We wish for the hearts of all to be filled with love and together pray that the world is at peace. Let us all follow the teachings of the Venerable Wangshan Laozhu to cultivate the Dharma of world peace and pray for blessings for each of us, our families, our careers, and our earth, this home we all share. Thank you for watching today. Tune in to the Weixin TV English Weekly Report every Monday night at 11:30, Tuesday morning at 11:30, and Tuesday afternoon at 4. Wangshan Laozhu bless you. See you next week.